Greetings everyone, this is Castantino. So, I have brought out the wonderful Master of Ranting outfits that I've started using lately. Now, so what am I talking about today? So, as of this recording, the new Star Wars trailer has dropped. And it's typical JJ. Typical JJ trash. It's got all those member berries. Remember the Ewoks? Remember the Death Star in Return of the Jedi? Yeah, you remember. Remember the Emperor? You remember. The Emperor, this is shit. Oh, it's not shit. It's typical JJ. If there's anything this incompetent hack of a director and a writer can do right, it's freaking trailers. This piece of trash who comes out and says, "Oh, endings scare me." Well, you shouldn't be a director then, dumbass. Because you direct, you need an ending to your story. You want to tell a story, you need an ending to your story. You want to be part of a trilogy, you need an ending to your story. It was all a bullshit lie. The con comes to an end in December. I believe it's the 19th of December when the con finally ends. The con that we've all been living, that of J.J. Abrams, who can't write, who can't direct. The con of K.K. Kennedy, who has always, her entire life, lived off of other people's work. She worked with Lucas, she worked with Spielberg. Every one of those were successes. That's all she's known for. So people think she was such a great person. The con ends as of December 19th. The only hope for this freaking franchise right now, because the merchandise isn't selling, the Star Wars Land Park isn't performing, people have become cynical to the entire franchise, with justifiably done. Where's there to go? Where's there to go, ladies and gentlemen? I ask you. The only hope I have is coming 2021, when K.K. Kennedy and Bobby Boy Iger, their contracts with Disney and Lucasfilm are up. Hopefully they are not extended again. Hopefully Iger will be shoved to the side. He'll be shoved to the side because I'm hearing that Eisner, who I remember as the guy who introduced movies on Sunday nights for Disney. That's how I know the guy. I don't know all the behind the scenes stuff. I didn't get into all this behind the scenes stuff until the last few years. But yeah. So from what I understand, Bobby Boy Iger actually makes him look like a damn saint. I'm not saying that Bobby Boy and Eisner and his mentor, Eisner, apparently mentor, should have made art. That's not their job. Their job is to make sure a good product is put out and to protect a company's IPs and what they own. On this, Iger failed. Iger failed at every turn. He failed to protect Star Wars by fucking letting KK Kennedy continue her goddamn way of doing things. He failed Star Wars again when he just let fucking roundhead penis do his fucking garbage work on frickin' in The Last Jedi. He failed when he frickin' and just started pushing out shit for Disney. He failed when he overpaid for Fox. He overpaid for back to Lucasfilm. Because now, Lucasfilm, from what I understand, was only based at $3.5 billion when they bought it for 4.02 or something like that. I don't know numbers. So, yeah, Bobby Boy failure. What's your legacy, pretty boy? What's your legacy? You got this book. You got this book where you openly admit the fact that freaking Lucas was pissed off at you. You pissed off George Lucas. I'm not saying George Lucas is a saint. I understand he wanted to always push the envelope with technology, but he shouldn't have done it at the cost of everything else. Or he should have gotten actual directors to do the prequels. If he'd have done that, we probably wouldn't be sitting here talking about how Disney fucked everything up. Fucked everyone up. Fucked everything else. And so now we get a trailer. Let's talk about the trailer for a little bit. We get a trailer that opens up with a big speech about unity. Funny thing that talks about, since all the series trilogy has done up to this point is frickin' divide a fan base and reunite it against this garbage. It's all about, they show a fucking glacier in space that looks like Asteroid M from the X-Men arcade cabinets. They have a freaking Star Destroyer coming out of the water. So what? So what? Seriously, someone's raising a Star Destroyer out of the water. Big deal. Big deal. Now maybe that's because I've seen this damn trailer 3 times on 3 different channels. And maybe it's because I've just become so jaded. Maybe it's because I'm jaded. I totally admit that. Maybe it's just because I'm cynical. But I do not care. And apparently from the last one I just saw, this is the 3rd or 4th time that JJ has pulled this shit of raising a spaceship out of the water. Which means he's stole something from a freaking arcade cabinet. He stole something else from himself. Palpatine, apparently now there's a throne with lots of spikes all over the place that reminds you of Game of Thrones. He's throwing member berries all over the place to try to get people to come in and watch this piece of crap. Disney wants this thing to please everyone. And as is the law, you don't please everyone. What you should be doing, Disney, you should have been aiming to please the freaking fans that were already there. You shouldn't have been insulting them. You shouldn't have chased them. You should have put KKK and Roundhead Penis on a leash. You should have put them on a choke leash. They want to say something about fans. They want to freaking run their mouths about their own politics. That's not me being cruel. That's being business. That's business. That's all it is. That's all it should have been. No politics. No fucking Oh, virtue signaling to appease a goddamn bunch of little shitheads that either you created, you bought from a some kind of marketing firm, or bottom line, aren't going to go see your movie. You fucked up, Disney. You fucked up. Maybe 2021, when KK Kennedy and Bobby Boy Iger are gone, maybe I'll freaking care again. Maybe I'll have a genuine interest in whatever schlock that you put out. Until then, this is Castantino for Cyn-Cast. I will see you in the next video.